Cats, dogs, ferrets, birds, rabbits, cows, even fish. All of these are pets that people keep. But can all of these animals also be service animals? The answer is yes. A service animal is a working animal that is trained to aid someone with their disability. I personally have a service animal that is trained to reduce anxiety and other symptoms of PTSD. There are so many degrees of service animals and several criteria that determine whether someone qualifies for one or not. You may find that you would benefit from one as well. So let's talk about the differences between a service animal, a therapy animal, and an emotional support animal. A service animal is required to be highly trained and to perform specific tasks for a person's particular disability. These animals are allowed to go anywhere with their handler. They are seen as a crutch. For example, a person who's blind may have a seeing eye dog that helps them cross the road or walk around obstacles. A therapy animal requires a different type of training. It's trained to provide affection, comfort, and support to people in areas such as schools, disaster areas, nursing homes, and hospitals. They're required to be gentle and calm and always at the command of the handler. An emotional support animal, or an ESA, is meant to provide comfort and help relieve symptoms of a person's disability. These animals require the least training out of all of them, so they're not allowed everywhere in public. However, housing facilities by law must accommodate emotional support animals. Regardless of what kind of service animal a person has, their animal is protected under a certain set of laws. Once an animal becomes a service animal, they're no longer considered a pet, but rather a medical device that a person needs in order to live a relatively normal life. Now, the word that I've been using repeatedly is disability. You might be thinking, well, I can hear and see and eat and walk and talk. I'm not disabled. But a disability can be emotional and mental as well as physical. This can include depression, anxiety, stress, lethargy, and several other ailments that make every day a little more difficult to get through. In conclusion, working animals have proven to be highly beneficial to people who are on all levels of the spectrum of disability. These animals can be a literal crutch for a person to lean on, a best friend to ease someone's stress, or simply just a cuddle buddy. As students, we are all under a lot of pressure to do well in extremely challenging courses. A lot of us work a couple of jobs alongside being students, and on top of that, life happens. Hopefully, after this little bit of information that I was able to give you today, you had the opportunity to introspect, look into yourself, and think about whether or not you would benefit from your own service animal.